So he goes for the Necro, which is garnering a lot more popularity nowadays. He's very, very strong on any of the side lanes, even mids, off lane, safe lane. The hero is very, very potent against these tanky heroes.
Yeah, what's the vibe here? Because 9 class has actually gone for the level 1 impetus. I feel like that's not a skill build we see very often these days, but I guess it makes sense when you're playing into the CM that you don't really want to prioritize the creeps that much. First blood though, bot lane, Miero able to run down Satanic. They trade safe for it though, but I mean the Axe, he's got to be very happy about that one. Once the rune fights start to happen, right, and Miero's left here alone, on paper, I feel like Satanic's going to be just fine in that 1v1 situation. So, like we already said...
Oh, ooh, he's dead.
Nice. Okay, 9 class
it's
gets
the
out.
level 2 power spike. Yeah. He has a couple of mangles on the CM, so he has the mana capacity to...
Yeah, I feel like your timing window for punishing Satanic in this early game is closing pretty rapidly. I mean, I'm surprised that... Oh, that's a nice shot. That is a nice... You can't be mad about that one. That was nice play coming out from Save and a beautiful shackle onto the creep to line up the shot onto Satanic. He again has the Ghost Shroud. Off the mark with the power shot this time. Land the hard ones, miss the easy ones. That's how it always goes. Gonna give up on this chase though. Techie's coming back in. Save doesn't have the win run. He's still gonna try and line up another power shot. Another miss. That's unfortunate. Can't be too pleased about that one. And Satanic, he'll get himself a nice bit of Sadist regen from that kill.
Both supports already here. 3v3. Who's gonna get the rune? This is going to be very big. It's GPK. Illusion rune. No one. He's caught.
Some trouble. You got a Rolling Thunder though. Learning towards Kataomi for now.
Oh, nice.
Gonna try and kill the CM. Still should be dead here, I think. There you go.
No, that was very, very important that he wasted the duration of the Pango roll. Now they can actually go back in to fight with the Void Spirit, and he's chasing. He has Save behind him. Nice.
Wow, that shackle onto the creep. Save. He's really good about those. A GPK is not a lot of mana to work with. Still one more power shot. Again, land the hard ones, miss the easy ones. He'll take that every day of the week though. It's a GPK double kill.
Oh, the shrines. They might be able to go for the shrines. 20 seconds.
You might be onto something.
GPK is coming over.
Yeah, you can see Bet Boom starting to posture pretty aggressively, using the Solar Guardian to escape and actually punish Miero down here in the bot lane. Nice set of plays there.
They need to come back quickly for the shrine though.
They do. But again, there's no Rolling Thunder for a little bit longer. The Pango doesn't have it, so no one, even if he's involved, can he actually defend this location? Yeah, absolutely. I feel like some people in that situation, you might think, okay, they didn't get the Dawnbreaker, it's not super valuable. But yeah, the macro play, that's important as well. Here's Miero though, being Rolling Thunder from a pretty awkward angle. There's nowhere for him to run, and Satanic's gonna come through and chop him down. And Axe getting cut into half. Yeah. I mean, you talk about the Techie's game being ruined. I feel like Miero's game going down the drain is a lot more impactful than that. I feel like that overdive on Save, giving him the kill, just completely flattened things out. Now Satanic, he's almost there at the Relic already. Maybe they can still try and further their advantage onto no one. Try for
he can't get his spell off.
He can't get the spell off, but the Solar Guardian is going to save him. They couldn't find the last bits of damage, or can they? GPK swipes him down, and even though Save dies for it, it is more than worth it. They're bringing in the numbers to try and punish the Void Spirit, but he's still got a handy Dissimulate to use. Holding on to that till the very last moment. We'll just throw it out, escape out to the side, and all PVISION can do with that is try and convert it into some mid lane pressure.
Necroforce, I think it's very, very good this game. It's a lot of value. Because Save is the one trying to buy the vessel, so they are assigning different heroes on the vessel.
Kiritich.
Here comes the roll.
Getting swatted at under his own tower. He'll keep the edge at base. Solar Guardian coming through. Kiritich trying to bait with his body, but I don't know who's baiting for who. The Alchemist just kind of gives himself away for free.
As rich as the Necro right now.
Damn, okay.
It's going to have its Orchid. This is a very, very dangerous item for the Void Spirit,
Save try for the solo kill onto 9 class. Need some acrobatics. Power shot will get the job done, but might have just delivered another kill over to Noticed. Still surviving. Tips come through, but Blast Off will finish him off. Ducalis from the low ground catches out the Wind Ranger. Still, a response there from PVISION though. Bot lane, like you said. Looking for this Satanic Necro.
You are so rich, right, Necro? Just you wait, we're gonna get you, says Bet Boom.
Oh, Ducalis, he sniffs it out. What a smart play there. TP's in, bodies for the Necro, and Ducalis still surviving till the very last moment. Scythe, is it going to be enough? GPK gets
very
down.
Nice.
Wow.
What a Reaper. using the stun duration so that the Pango can actually reach on time to get his spells off. You know, that was such a clutch Reaper Scythe.
It's the preemptive TPs, right? I feel like everyone understands now if your carry's in trouble, you want to TP, maybe react, but the preemptive is what makes the difference between the top level support. Here he is again, setting up a blast off in the mid lane.
He was not ready for that.
He was not at all. And honestly, even without the Orchid, I think the chain stuns were on point. In comes the Dawnbreaker, not even needed. Notice is absolutely hammering Bedboom this game. He's doing excellently on the net worth as well. That's just opened up the path for PVISION to take full control of this game.
This distance is so good here. It makes GPK so defensive in the fights. He has to run now. He gets Orchid. Can't help his support. He's going back in, but how are they killing this Necro? Like, how?
Yeah, he's just standing in their face. At GPK, he's run out of options. He's just gonna get hammered down again.
There's
9
no
class
way.
this time the round to claim the kill, and it's already a 6k gold lead. You're playing against an Alchemist draft, by the way. That's the situation you're dealing with. And top lane, they're gonna find the Alch as well with another Solar Guardian. Noticed is everywhere. But yeah, absolutely the right choice here. A major difference maker. And that's kind of what you want to see from PVISION, right? We saw from the video a bit earlier, they're not entirely stable, not sure which offlaner they're working with just yet. But when you have someone as reliable as Notice coming in with the Solar Guardian Orchid, great plays, itemization like this, setting up for another kill onto GPK. I mean, this guy, there's a reason why they brought him onto the team. And he is showing exactly why.
Oh, they found the Alch. You're trying to farm Aghanims, brother?
Maybe trying to use the Alch as
even if you have a charge, what can you do with it?
Yeah.
Necro has Manta and Aegis.
Yeah,
Dawn has BKB.
Yeah. Rolling Thunder comes out. Trying to go on the easier target. Kiritich will be focused down, but Notice not able to pop his BKB. Still surviving? Seriously? He's gonna be able to wall this one off. No! Finally gets popped, but it costs them dearly. Satanic will run down the axe, and the rest of Bedboom. At least Kataomi is able to escape. GPK will live as well. But that did not go the way that they planned. Yeah, also nobody showing on the map on PVISION. They're actually smoking into the triangle. Gotta find themselves a juicy Kiritich kill. Here comes the connection that you call for. Noticed, ready to save the day and punch down on this Alchemist. It is brutal, brutal stuff. Keep the choke on going, or maybe go up to the high ground. You still got Aegis for 1 minute. There's the Spirit Vessel. You can see how much damage it actually does, but now he has...
Oh, boy.
Are you serious? Okay. Okay, well... If that doesn't make you call GG, I don't know what will.
Yeah, I feel like the Necro can just 1v5 at this point.
So he just walked up and dived the L and killed him under his own tier 3.
Of his whole team.
His supports just stood there with their jaws wide open. GPK will finally come back. Nice shackle onto 2. This might be the play that Bedboom need to make things happen, but the problem is they just don't have enough damage for Satanic. You just can't kill Satanic.
My friend Necro is at full health again, you know, after tanking all the damage.
Yep.
And
I will
obviously
say, I might even say like earlier than that, because I thought that the Ducalis TP to the bot lane to prevent the entire gank was insane.
Yeah.
Like that was so important, right?
I agree. No way you're killing the Necro here, man. Just no way. Just run.
Yeah, what's the idea?
I don't know. He's giving the Necro a massage, you know.
Yeah. All right. 9 class just gonna take this Rex by himself.
I don't know. Nobody can stand next to him. Look at the damage they're taking just standing next to him.
BKB forced out from Kiritich. He has to just run away from the Glimmer K. The rest of Bedboom, they're trying for some sort of wraparound play, but GPK gets caught in the back line and just cut down again. It's the Orchid, and GG is called GPK. He's had enough. And it's way too much for him to do this game. That's the problem, right, with the Alchemist. You kind of outsource the carrying the game to your other allies, but if they're gonna come up with such interesting ways or creative ways of countering GPK and Miero like this, it's kind of just how an alt draft works, right? If you don't have that advantage, if your heroes that you're giving Aghanims to can't carry the game by themselves, then you're left one man down. Okay, well, so Satanic is the stop, bro. Come on, okay. This is how it's gonna go. We're gonna get a no-one sniper versus GPK Huskar.
You actually didn't know for real.
No, I did. I was just making a point by saying his full government name, which is what Alan is, by the way. It's not even.
Alright,
They're
we
gonna
got some
try for
enchantress
gang.
action.
Here we go. GPK, you killed my sniper. I'm gonna come for your head. 9 class gets it done with Kiritich. TP it from the monkey.
He has a big wave under his tower. He's TPing mid.
What has gotten into these boys? Everyone's so bloodthirsty in this early game.
Oh, he actually didn't TP. He walked there. He was connecting over.
Oh, did he?
I realized. Yeah.
Wait. No, he literally TP. We saw him TP on our screen, brother.
How the hell? Why is he top again? He just walked top.
He just walked. Yeah, he just walked back top. Okay, no one tries to kill GPK. GPK gets the kill instead. Now GPK gets himself a double. Still saved.
Everybody's dead.
Everybody's mid. Everybody and their mother is mid. What is
Who does this benefit? It seems like it's benefiting the Huskar. If you turn on the net worth, you know Huskar is happy. He's 500 gold ahead of the sniper right now.
Sure.
This is great news. He's the one getting counterpicked. The Huskar got counterpicked by the sniper, and he's doing well.
Sure. Yeah, and I mean, Bet Boom, they're causing chaos all over the map. It's working out for them. They get the kill on Satanic as well.
They gave it to Alan?
Dire are scanning.
Okay, he wants his level 6, I guess. When the Wonder Kid says he wants something, you gotta give it.
Oh, nice silence out onto Miero. He has to get that little Wraith off him. Still able to swash over to Ducalis. Last bit of HP. The one will keep him safe, and Miero goes down. Satanic will be fine and
What
hits
is
level 6.
going on?
And the power shot off the mark. Winter, that is an excellent question.
But somehow they managed to still get the kill. This is some crazy stuff, you know, going 3 in the stroke and 2 in the silence at level 5. I think this is illegal for the green stroke to do this.
And now they're diving no one. They're just diving no one. And there's no TPs. No one's just dead. Okay.
No one is left in the mid lane.
A bit of an invasion in the triangle right now. GPK is
Okay,
positioned
stop.
in a pretty aggressive position. Solar Guardian coming through to try and
He
punish
looks
the
dead.
Huskar. They have their sights on GPK and they'll get the kill. Looks like Kataomi will fall as well. A full-scale reaction. PVISION were ready to punish.
Yeah, they get some galvanized stacks, you know, on their Wonder Kid. He has 3 stacks right now, so that's very nice.
Dire's middle tower
Get the snowball going on. And now the Enchantress pressure comes in, you know, with the sniper and the creep. Catapult wave as well. This tower is in a lot of trouble. Nice shackle.
Rolling Thunder's ready. Miero ready to rumble straight onto no one. And there's the sniper
Guess
counter
what?
you were talking
Monkey.
about.
The
Indeed.
monkey is here again.
Every single time they need to kill the sniper, Kiritich shows up reporting for absolute duty.
Problem, he's the strongest hero, I think, in terms of scaling into late game. But for now, I think Bad Boom are happy with their position. I'm happy with their position. I would think that it's easier to play their position right now. And if they can find a way to get Roche, that would be great.
And now it's Satanic getting himself potentially another galvanized stack. Knocks down Miero in the bot lane. Very nice setup there. PVISION continue to keep things rolling here.
GPK wants a piece of the action.
are scanning.
Oh, they're gonna find the Dawn. This is a big kill.
Now they got... I thought they were going for the sniper. They jumped into the Dawn instead. Like you said, very, very big kill noticed. Continuing to get shut down here in this game.
That's a
number 2.
smart hero to go on. You want to kill the global heroes first, you know, the Dawn, the Underlord, and now they're gonna find a pesky little sniper. Come here and face your enemy. Do not hide. You have nowhere to hide, sniper.
Oh, sorry, 9 class. I think he just walked out before anyone smacked him. That's pretty funny.
Going in.
Silence.
Dawnbreaker
Solar
is
Guardian.
coming down.
Have the
That's the
ultimate.
curse.
That's the counterplay that you talked about, Winter. And because of it, Miero will be able to walk away. PVISION still trying to fight here. A defensive jump over. Satanic still going to chase onto Kiritich here.
Nice
Full
shackle.
embrace. Meanwhile, Shackle locking up the backline. Notice not going to get out of this one. Satanic, he'll be able to finish off GPK. And now Kiritich caught in a bad way. The whole time, the sniper just peeping from the low ground. And that ends up doing Bet Boom in.
That's a big win for PVISION, getting the 2 big cores, the Huskar and the Monkey King, and they're gonna get the tower as well. Sure, it gets denied, but this is a big win for PVISION.
Yeah.
The sniper is not the problem, you know, the storm is the problem. You have only one way of catching him, which is the silence from the Huskar.
Oh, cutting down the tree. Nice little soulbind onto 2 in the silence and the vortex, pulling them all in. This is exactly what you want if you're PVISION. You will take down no one on the bot side of the fight though, so trading 1 for 1 for now. Save still sticking around, trying to find the target. He'll turn his sights towards that poor Grimstroke. Nice shackle onto Satanic. If the silence, they managed to get him. So what started as a decent looking defense for PVISION ends up now with BetBoom punching right back. Sure, they lose GPK to 9 class though. That's a bit of a random kill. Solar Guardian now coming through. Power shot will finish the job. Hold
good
embrace
embrace.
now helping. Wonderful play there from Kataomi, keeping his captain alive. Now, the question is whether they can finish off Notice. Looks like the answer is absolutely a godlike streak for Save. This game, he's 10-1-5. He's done with the naysayers.
Miro got his roll off before the Phantoms latch onto his body, you know. That was a very, very big, I think, series of event there, you know. Without that, I think PVISION would have gotten away with the fight easily.
Yeah, and part of the survivability comes from the dual mage slayers that they have, right? Both the Pango and the Monkey King benefiting from that.
Oh, nice.
Here
Nice
comes
Soulbind.
Satanic. Soulbind onto 2. Again, that's the combo play. Miero dropping low.
They
Will
get
get
him.
sniped away. They get
Not
2.
this time.
Meanwhile,
You don't
GPK,
escape twice in a row.
You absolutely do not. Nice play there from Ducalis. I thought he was toast for sure, but
Not the ones that just sit back and farm and just tell you, can you please stack for me, sir?
true. Although it does depend on what hero you're playing. I find that no one typically is pretty active. It's just he's playing the sniper this time. Initiation onto Notice. They're not able to get a response. Notice will go down first, but they're peeping away. Sniper can't afford to stick around though, and that's what the concussive grenade is for. That boom still surging on forward and will find themselves a follow-up kill. Save killing off Ducalis. Oh, how do they see no one? How have they found him? Oh, there's a sentry right in such an unfortunate situation. If he just retreated down to the south, he might have been fine there, but he finds himself under a sentry. Even his Shadow Blade can't save him, and GPK picks up another. I know this might sound a little bit harsh, Winter, and you're gonna have to forgive me, because this is not typically my nature. But don't you think BetBoom are getting away with a bit too much? How is this possibly happening? I feel like PVISION was set up for some decent success, but BetBoom just keep finding good ways of putting themselves in situations where they can do just this. Jump in, kill off Notice, and now no one. He's in a bit of precarious spot because there's a Rolling Thunder on his back. He's not getting out of this one. So, okay. Nice sniper counterpick, brother. I think great recognition from them. They understood past a certain point there's no point trying to lane into no one. Just create chaos on the map instead. Monkey King's very happy with that. Because of that, he's top net worth, and now occurs the start. Silence ready, Shackles follow up as well. No escape for Satanic. Even with a nicely timed Manta, he's not going to be able to get out. And they're looking for more. A second slow from the power shot. GPK up to the high ground. Guarded by the Glimmer Cake. Soulbind will not keep him at bay. The stacks start to stack up, and Ducalis still surviving.
Oh, Save is a big
kill.
kill.
For Enchantress instead. Save is not going to die. I don't know who the hell you're talking about. We're watching the same damn game. Save is completely fine. More than anything, I'm surprised he didn't tech into some carry items. Like maybe like a Diffuser or Mjolnir or something just to be a right-click threat. Save. Gonna get targeted down. Solar Guardian coming through, trying to punish. Soulbind there as well. But everyone on BetBoom is completely fine. It's GPK who's in trouble, but a nice Hurricane Pike up to the high ground. 9 class still laying in the impetus. They managed to kill off GPK. Push him away and finish him off with the distance damage. Satanic chasing on for more. Biero, no more Rolling Thunder to work with. They're trying to take advantage of that, but you gotta be careful. There's still a curse. Well, not anymore. Katomi's been dealt with. No one still shooting away from the low ground. Kiritich will now have to watch himself as the rest of PVISION surging on forward. Try to TP out. The last impetus will find him. A great fight for PVISION as Save now trying to save the day with a shackle, but even E can't get the way out of this. He'll finish off no one and try and TP away, but Noticed is there with the hammer. A godlike kill streak. How did that fight happen in such a dramatic fashion for PVISION? Perhaps start with the Rolling Thunder. Notice would be a great pick-off to start things out. No Solar Guardian. But buybacks-wise, that Dawnbreaker has it. So realistically speaking, she could use her body as a bait. Gonna try and do that to start. Notice the one on the low ground. Rolling Thunder coming through.
Nice shackle!
Double shackle onto 2! Come on! Save when you need him most. He's gonna get it done. Now there still is the buyback from the Dawnbreaker. GPK having to BKB to escape. As now they have their eyes set on no one. Oh, this poor sniper. He's going nowhere. This is exactly what you needed for BetBoom. And they deliver. I thought for sure that Notice was baiting a little bit, but 9 class coming down the ramp with him, setting up for another killer shackle from Save. That solves everything for BetBoom as the Roche is now theirs.
Like, there's no way that was good for them. You know, if the Dawn wanted to bait with a buyback, he should just bait alone, you know. Why is the Ange standing next to him?
Now you gotta curse out Satanic. Manta straight into the silence. Not a good look. You can see the frustration start to set in on Mr. Allen's face right there.
It solved the problem. They knew that they needed to get the initiation because they didn't get the initiation I don't know, like 2-3 fights ago. And
Sure,
the last
yeah.
one, they get the jump and different fight.
Bit of a bait here. Winter's Curse bringing in Satanic, and
a good soul
Alan,
bind.
he's been caught, man. Nice soul bind, but that will not be enough. Maybe Notice can find Katomi, but not under the cover of Glimmercape, he won't.
Alan is
Meanwhile,
back.
Kiritich,
Alan
What?
is back
why is Alan back?
because he bought back, Mike.
Yeah, but why are they buying back here? Is this really that important of a fight? You still got a Huskar within ages to deal with. 9 class will dismiss him the first time round. Maybe this is PVISION's chance. Turn around for GPK, push him back down. Impetus is raining from the sky. Oh my god, the damage. But 9 class,
He's no
out
mana.
of mana. He can't do the damage without the mana. And GPK is gonna come in. His spears don't cost shit. He ain't got a mana cost. He ain't got the same problem. 9 class, he tried his damn best to throw those spears out, but he gets lit on fire. And even with the buyback from Alan, GPK will remain supreme.
Yeah, how nice
in
of
a
that,
rush.
yeah. Give Alan some time to recover.
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
Well-
maybe not. Well, maybe not.
There's something biased caster.
There goes Alan.
You got anything to say for yourself, Winter? Find themselves at the end of a cruel fate. I hope you never speak of me, Winter. Quick jump in.
I'll just buy
No
you
one?
some chicken rice. Don't be mad at me.
Okay, I can forgive that. Rolling Thunder coming through. PP, Niero, in onto the back line. Where we going? Boing. Ducalis, bump back into the fountain. That's very convenient. The Saber will have to watch himself. Noticed on the
Is that a
chase.
troll? Is that a
Big
troll?
slow line. That could be a throw. No one buying back into this fight. 9 class starting to do the damage. You don't survive that because of the cold embrace, because it's okay. Well, that boom, they
alright.
do get the lane of Rax in the top lane, which is what they initially wanted, but then they also give 2 kills over. Of course, that does cost the sniper buyback. I don't know. I guess that's fine.
It doesn't change the fact that 30k behind.
Come on,
Let's
come
go.
on. You gotta have some hope in good old Satanic here. He's gotta find himself Miero. Quick roll.
Oh, good slow buy.
That's good.
There is
Don't make
hope.
the ultimate on the backside. There is in fact hope, but Satanic. It could be a dieback for him.
No
He's not
buyback.
careful. Still chasing on forward. There's buyback available on Miro. They found themselves the second kill. It cost no one his life though, and now Bet Boom, how do they choose to reposition? Have their sights onto 9 class. They want to deal with this pesky Enchantress. Buybacks coming through onto both. Kataomi trying to buy some time, but it allows the rest to deal with 9 class in the pit. They kill off the Eng and they get themselves the Grimstroke. Bet Boom, overwhelming with sheer numbers, and now all that's left is Notice and Satanic. What can they really do here? Trying to set up with the hammer, but there's just not enough damage. And looks like Winter, we're going to a game number 3 because PVISION, they tap out.
Alan come back to being satanic in game number that will be coming up next. You know, Bad Boom, they strike back. They got countered by the sniper, but no, you know, GPK says no. I am the Huskar master. I am the sniper master. I know how this matchup works, and he is fine. You know, he didn't even get pressured. But
Save, we do know it's a specialty of his, but just wasn't really able to bring out the good stuff. This game though, my goodness, 18-4 and 21. Sheesh.
physical in the early game, but I think this gives them a win condition. But it's a very slow game. You have Largo, you have Terrorblade, 2 heroes that are gonna farm for 25 minutes at least. So it's gonna be a quiet early game for at least for the side lanes, you know, for PVISION. They have both side lanes being more farm orientated, so they don't really want to go for kills as much.
Yeah, big stories in the mid lane. GPK being run down. How often do you
Oh,
see
boy.
that? No one outdoing him. I was going to point out the CS differential, but now there's a kill differential as well. You just have to ban out like the Huskar and stuff like that.
This is like a very, very huge kill. Like the importance of the Ember getting a good start, and also the importance of the Pangolier being able to get a good start is so huge. And now no one, he's coming in behind here. He might be able to get a kill.
What a rotation. Katomi is toast. Do you think they'll be able to kill Kiritich? No, probably not with a full stick there. Yeah,
Maybe
you
could
take
share
it.
some.
You take your time. I'll cover this 6-minute rune fight. It doesn't seem like there's much of a... the Ember's gonna be late. He's trying to go back to base to regen, but that means Ducalis is caught in a bad way. Still able to hide. The Mistwood's Wayfarer dodging so many auto attacks.
Oh, you got
But
level
now,
6.
The level 6, yeah, GPK can start rolling it up. But no one looking to try for some fancy footwork there. Will get bumped the first time, so doesn't want to commit for the chase. I mean, I guess it's just interesting to me because clearly it's two different approaches, right? We might have to hold that thought as it looks like Katelmi will be an unfortunate kill under the tower. Just trying to set whatever EXP he can. But yeah, the point I'm trying to make is, I feel like game number 1, Bet Boom versus PVISION, they tried the Alk, right? And then they got punished for it by PVISION running at them really quickly.
It's a fair point, you know. I think I deserve.
Maybe like that's the funny thing. I feel like you could and no one would ever know. They killed GPK
Oh,
here,
boy.
trying to invade the triangle. That's big though.
That is GP cake right there.
Bro, I saved no level in the box in that situation. They also had the global silence, but they didn't want to throw it out to save him. I wonder whether that was the right decision because now they'll lose another.
Oh, this game is snowballing out of control. TB does not have to go to late game if his team is just so far ahead.
Scanning.
Trying to get the first use of the Ravage. Miero on the prowl. Looking for the hunt, but the early Manta dodging away. They still have the defusal timing. This is what you were waiting for. Ravage
He's
out.
stuck.
He has the Sunder. He's getting hypnotized. He's in trouble. He's not going to get
Oh,
the
that was
kill
close.
at the very last moment. Oh, Satanic. He had just about 100 HP to work with, but he couldn't get the Sunder off.
I think that was a mistake by 9 class. He decided to charge his Inoue. If he actually just walked over and heal with the locket, he would have saved him. And Global comes out here. No one. He is still the boss of the game. He's an Ember Spirit with a Kotal Chakra magic behind him. He is the king of the fight here.
Yeah, did you forget this game's not about Alan, it's about Vova, and he is showing up big time.
The longer the game goes, because the Lago, once you get 4 points in the crook and then you just follow him around, it's gonna be even worse.
Trying to blow up 9 class right now, but he is absurdly tanky with the locket and his own healing.
Did he even do any damage?
He did, but it all got healed up, unfortunately.
So he didn't.
Sure.
That was 0 damage. Technically, that was 0 damage.
Oh, they are getting wrapped around on where you gotta go. GPK, you gotta roll up Global Silence to try and save him, but he's not getting out of this one. Sharpshooter, not even needed. No one will just run in there and swipe him down.
TB has Skadi done. Manta and Skadi. He's very, very strong.
He's absurdly strong, absurdly tanky. Ducalis gonna get focused down first. Nice lick. Back to safety. Ducalis still in some trouble. Looks like the squirrel will be left for dead. I say that. Still massively healed up. They're using everything on this squirrel. Even
Is
the
he
ultimate.
alive?
Where's the rest of PVISION? They gotta come in and help in some way. A lot of damage being returned. Global Silence now forced. They're trying to focus down GPK on the back, but he manages to get out to safety. We still have the Ravage available, but Miero caught out in the pit will try and
Roche.
TP away. Any way of stunning?
Oh!
Absolutely not. The Frog Storms come out too late. They can't
That
find
was
the
so
fish.
close.
Miero getting back to safety. He still has that Ravage, but Satanic's in with the meta.
That was so close. If Roche bashed him or anything stunned him, that fight would have been over for Bad Boom.
Yeah.
And then you use your Ember to TP to the side lanes and then you keep a defensive Remnant back and just play the map, you know. I mean, they're going in without BKB. Bovo, he
Nice
finds a double chain.
Oh, onto 2 great targets to boot. The 2 supports getting caught off guard completely, and Satanic can finally put his damage to work. It's been a while since he hit an enemy hero, but he will eliminate both Bet Boom supports. And with that, looks like Roshan will finally be PVISION's to grab.
The whole game is just being dictated by PVISION from start until now. And they find Kiritich. Gonna force him to pop his BKB. Probably has to Nightfall out.
We're gonna try and take this fight, or at least force some sort of reaction. Miero already in some trouble.
Oh, Tide.
Spelling that Ghost Scepter. Still got the box to play with, but Tide, he's not gonna be able to get out of this one. Having to Ravage, but still dying. I mean, Bet Boom. It remains to be seen what they can do about this Terrorblade, because he's just all over them, slowing you to a crawl. The BKB has still got a duration on that one. Thank you, Lucky Stars. It's a bit of a longer first charge, but Hydra's Breath complete, Serrated Shiv as well. This Terrorblade is a menace. Comes Kiritich.
And look at the damage, it's pitiful.
Well, they're trying to stack it up now. He's dropping pretty low. Still not getting the Sunder. It's a low health Kiritich that he sundered, so Satanic's actually pretty low, but you gotta keep in mind, he still has that Aegis to work with, and he's gonna get slowly healed up by Notice. GPK trying to say something
Nobody's
about
dying.
it. Saving
No
no one
one's
for
dying.
now. No one is in fact dying. You are absolutely right, Winter. Excellently called in advance, but he buys back into the fight, ready to rumble. PVISION thinking twice about it because they still don't really have that metamorphosis to work with no longer.
But at least they tried, Mike. They tried.
Yeah,
and
now they
Kiritich is
forced out
dead.
Kiritich, and Kiritich is just gone. Holy
Alright,
shit, 9
GG.
class Blink, 4-staff Hexes. What a play
This is
there.
why the Elk can never stand up against Terrorblade. No chance.
Because the ring doesn't threaten the Ember at all, is the problem.
The whole game, the Ember just made so much space for the Largo and TV to farm. They were farming everything because Ember did such a good job controlling the game. Global popped. Can they even kill a Keeper of the Light? Okay. Okay, no is the answer, Mike.
There's nothing to be said about this one. The Global Silence might as well work on us as well. I mean, this is a done and dusted game. No one's just dancing all over them. You said it at the start, Winter, this would be an Ember performance, and it has been the no one show here. Making space from start to finish, occupying the enemy territory on the map, and then he looks behind him. Every single one of his team members is unkillable, way too strong, and GG's will be called. Bet Boom will be snuffed out of this series. 2 losses, both trying to make the Alchemist work against a team that is very clearly found the solution to this hero.
And this is a very masterful performance, especially this game from PVISION. A lot of control, a lot of discipline. They understand that they are going to outscale. They didn't really rush.
There wasn't even much action in this game. It just felt like a slow crawl, a slow burn where we just keep asking ourselves the question, what are Bet Boom going to do? What are they playing for? Like, what's the late game plan?